Why is the Connect system offline?
Oh my God.
The reemployment assistance website is
Bro, this
taking
again?
and processing claims.
I called like 7 times!
So that you and other Floridians receive payments as quickly as possible. You can visit
I want to talk to customer service, bro! What the
RA application.
Hey, they wanna put me on hold. They ain't answering shit. Man, this getting no. I need my money, where the f is that? I ain't working, so I gotta sign. I need a stimulus check, 2 more times. I need money for rent, cause you know I'm behind. I need money on.
Oh, check. Ooh, what up, guys? And so here we are, another Thursday with unemployment woes. Today's a little bit different. I got my buddy Sergio in the studio with me today. But I also want to talk to you guys about going forward with unemployment. We got a little bit of a bump in the road that we heard this week about the possibility of ending. Looks like December 26th, like they originally stated in the clause in the beginning where they said they were going to stop the benefits. And I mean, looks like that's where we're heading right now. It's pretty sad because we have about 12 million people right now on unemployment, and this is what they rely on. Even without a stimulus bill that we're still waiting on. I know a lot of people this week that I've been talking to are still stuck on back pay, and I found a forum that they can use through Vanessa Brito. She's been actually helping people fight the unemployment also in Miami and stuff like that. But I want to get over to Sergio, introduce yourself, and then we can talk a little bit more in chat. Boom.
How are we doing today? My name is Sergio R. Vasquez, also known as Raw Surge with Life. I help people with life coach, holistic health, and also in business development. And I'm here with a minute to find creative solutions towards this new transition on what's going to happen as soon as unemployment does get cut off. What are going to be the solutions?
Yeah, like what is the next step?
That we might have. What are the next steps? So,
Yeah. I mean, we know for a fact that this year is all about change going forward. Like this is adapting to the world. I'm even seeing a lot fewer people I know get sick. The coronavirus, and I understand that the numbers are jumping too. And even for the state that I don't even know if we're going to shut down, but DeSantis is trying to keep the state open. But we got to find a different way to transition people and try to help you guys in a different way. Especially with unemployment ending. I know a lot of families are going to be losing their homes. A lot of them already have lost their homes. Evictions are still pending and stuff like that. I know people that have like their rent stacking right now. That's in the thousands that they have to pay back. And a lot of people are still waiting on the stimulus bill. We've been supposed to get the stimulus bill since like I want to say since about like end of August, September. Then they said we're going to get it right before the election. And they're still, they're right now just trying to figure it out. Hopefully they come up with something because these people really need help. And I'm hoping that in this time frame, a lot of people, like in the second round, are more like, not want to say smarter, but they manage their money better. Because I think that's what it is. There's different investments and stuff that have been made. The stocks are going back up. Like, there's different things that you can use to make more money so we can actually stimulate the economy in different ways. And the number one thing is starting with business development. Like, businesses are hurting right now, and that's what we're doing. We wanted to bring businesses in, help you guys out. And we still have slots available that, that we'll have out. If you guys want to give us a call, I'll give the number in a little bit. But let's talk a little bit more about the infinite reps method.
Yes. So the infinite reps method is the company I developed, which is a sequence of services, basically resources that will help any individual get from the scarcity into that abundance lifestyle. Meaning, all of us go through different struggles. As in, right now, 2020 was very unexpected with coronavirus, and everybody lost their job. Many businesses, if you're a business owner, we lost a lot of things that we weren't expecting, even family loved ones. So it really gave us a hard look back at our lives, seeing really raise our awareness to see where we really at. Because we all thought we were doing good until we actually hit this year, and then we realized where we really at. And then now really what goes up. So, I've been both sides of the world. I've been with multimillionaires, but I've also been homeless, and I've also lost everything. So in that rut, I started asking myself, what is life really about? And then I started to realize, life is all about love, and doing struggles. You know, you have your family, you have your kids that would, you know, go for it, but are you actually doing what you really want? Then 2020 comes and literally takes everything away from you, and then it puts you in a state of grief and loss and depression and maybe anger.
Mm-hmm.
But really, what are we attached to? Were we really attached to that lifestyle that we really wanted? Were we doing what we really wanted to? So this is where the infinite reps method came about. I started realizing that, you know, we were living in an illusion, and I actually kind of appreciate, you know, what's happened because it gives us that reset in our lives, where now we can reset back our financials, our health, our mental, our relationships, actually every single area part of our lives. And that's what the Infinite Reps Method is about. I develop a sequence of resources to help you actually achieve each one of those areas. So if you're struggling with your health, we help you get detox, you know, energized, and get the lifestyle that you actually need, you know, the body that you need in order to go through this, you know, pandemic that we're going through. You know, you gotta have that immune system intact. Same thing with the mindset. You know, a lot of things are happening going on right now. We have a lot of deaths. We have a lot of loss. So we help you reinforce, you know, that perspective on life. You know, see actually what's going on. Not being optimistic, but actually have that directional thinking. You know, think the way you want to think so you can get the things that you want. Because for every action you take, there's a reaction. And that creates the attraction that we're looking for. Where most people actually accept the reality that they have. So if you accept that reality, that makes you feel a certain way, which is not going to make you take that action that you want. You actually take an action that you don't want, which is going to give you a result that you don't want. And it's going to attract more things that you don't want. So literally, that's where we go with the mindset. We help you get into that directional thinking, take action on what you do want so you can get those things that you need. So from the mindset, we go into health, and then from the health, we go into the financials. And in financials, we break everything down because everybody's struggling, trying to get unemployment, trying to get all this money.
Yeah.
But if we look at the
For
economy,
sure.
what really want?
That's the main thing. Like, people are still, you know, I'm still helping people with their unemployment.
Yeah.
And like, now that we're hearing that it's coming to an end, like in a little bit of a month, you know, is it really worth filing for right now and fighting for? It
Yeah.
is. I mean, for some people, and getting back pay and stuff, you know, the money that they're owed. And I always say that there's three types of people during this pandemic. You know, there was the people that didn't get unemployment, there's people that did get it, and there's people that never needed it because they were still working. And that the percentage of those people are the ones that always attack people like us. You
Yeah.
know, that they really don't understand the situation, what we lost. You know, some of us lost our houses. Like I keep saying, you know, some of us, you know, we definitely lost our jobs. Like I'm back in work right now, and it's not even paying as well as it used to.
Yeah.
You know, so it's definitely tough, and it's all about, like I said, it's adapting to this new world and this new environment. You know, like maybe going forward, like we don't know what's really gonna happen next. So we're gonna deplete the coronavirus somehow, like, we're gonna get vaccines. You know, like, well, it's a time and process, and it's just really about being safe right now, I think, you know, and
yeah.
being careful about it, wearing your mask, stuff like that. You know, even if you walk into an establishment and nobody's wearing it, wear it anyway. You know, if you can take it, that way, you know, you're not only saving someone else's life, you're saving your own.
Oh, 100%.
You know?
Yes. So then from there, talking about the unemployment and helping with financials, the next step in the Infinite Reps Method is your financials. You know, we help get your financials in order because, you know, a lot of people, you know, we're never taught this in school. You know, we're not taught about, starting a business or dealing with credit or dealing with funding or where we have to get approved.
Yeah.
We learn these things on our own, you know.
It's
So-
everything you learn on your own, for sure.
Yeah, all these walls that you have to hit. So we develop a sequence, you know, so that way it would be a seamless, you know, step-by-step, hold your hand play to get to, you know, your financial independence, you know, financial security, especially during this time. You know, we all need extra financial cushion because we never know what's really going to happen. So instead of depending on, you know, what's going to come about next, like the stimulus check or maybe unemployment, now, you know, our company's target towards helping you developing your own financial independence, generating your own income, so that way you don't have to no longer depend on you know, anybody else, because it's all about helping one another as a family, a community, living in harmony, loving one another, and that's what, you know, the Infinite Reps Method is about. That's why I start with the mental health, because people might have a perspective, you know, that might not be in the right perspective, and they might not, cooperate. And we need people to be in a team effort during these tough times. So that's why we help you with that. And then that's why it goes into the health. A lot of people, when you're not feeling good, you don't want to take action on anything. You're feeling sick, you want to leave the house, but you're feeling great, you can't even stay in the house. You want to get out, So that's why we help you with the health. But then that's why the financial comes about. Because then now you have all this energy. Now that your mind's right, what you're gonna do? You don't have nothing. You can't really do anything unless you have your financials in play. Because that's how the world works. You're getting part of this economy, and creating jobs and creating homes, is what really stimulates the economy. So we help you develop what you really want in life. Because as a kid, we all have a dream. Oh, I want to be this. I want to be that. But then as an adult, we have life deters us.
Everything changes.
Everything changes.
Everything changes.
But then as soon as we hit a senior, at that senior age, we look back at our life and you're like, you know what? I should have just went for it. And that's exactly why I developed the Infinite Reps method. So that way we can just start off and just go for it.
Yeah, it gives people just options to go and do what they really want to do
Exactly.
with their lives.
Exactly.
Like me, I wanted to become a DJ,
Yes.
international DJ, celebrity DJ. Like that's what I worked my years for.
Yep.
And I was, I went to college and then I worked in the workforce, and then it just wasn't for me until I figured out a way, or as we call it, loopholes,
Yes,
to transition to that lifestyle that I wanted. And it was good, for the years that passed, and I'm still in it. And come check me out, on the weekends and stuff. But you're right. You're 100% right. I feel like people really get thrown off from what they really want to do with their lives. Things get in the way, bad habits, friends. It's a dumber things. It's just
The detour.
it depends on who really wants to get up and go get it these days. And everybody's hurt and stressing, and everybody. I feel like everybody's equal right now. We're all equal, regardless of what. We were always equal. We all bleed red, right?
Of course.
So. We know there's a lot of people out there stressing. We want to tell you, you don't have to. We understand. It's gonna be okay. You know what I mean? There's different ways to cope with it, different solutions, different things we can do to grow as a nation in a whole. I know. I understand on the business development side now.
Yeah.
We can talk about from anything from drawing up business plans to X, Y, and Z, all the way to actually getting the business open. You want to tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, the beautiful thing about business and entrepreneurship, everything you look around in this whole world is developed by a business. This table, a business had to develop this. Think of the ideas and hire the people, draw out the schematics, and get the resources to actually make this table. It's the same thing with this microphone. Everything you see around you was developed by some type of corporation or business that a man or woman had that wonderful idea and built that team around it to actually come this in fruition. And now every product or service that gets about adds value to another person. And that's what my business is about. The Infinite Reps method is once you went through this process, not finally your financials in straight, we help you develop your business into an abundant business, a business that actually is aligned with your life purpose, but is also serving every customer that you give. So I give example like if you're selling cigarettes, that's a business that actually hurts people. So every time you sell a product, you're hurting somebody. So the Infinite Reps method, we make sure that we develop your business aligned with your life's purpose and adding value and love to each one of your customers. So every dollar that goes into your pocket actually is a life change, a life that has been improved by this product or service that you have offered. Just like I said, this microphone gives us the ability to have better quality, or even this table to get sturdy. No matter what the product or service is, don't let no one tell you it's a dumb idea, because we all have that divine expression in our heart. And that's why I developed the Infinite Reps method, to make that happen, to create that step-by-step play, to make everybody live the life they deserve. Because I believe that abundance is our birthright, and my purpose in life is to bring abundance into your life. So that's what literally Infinite Reps method is all about. And to go into the services, we help people with marketing, we help people develop business plans, we help people with developing websites, sales pages, automations, help people with developing different concepts and offers. So anything actually from A to Z when it comes to developing your business, like funding, credit, even leveraging with the different resources that you might not even know that you might have. We go into your business and do an audit, and we find out the different little leaks that you might have in your bucket, and we plug those up, and then we enhance them, so we fill up those gaps. So if you want to learn more about the Infinite Reps method, you can go into the infiniterepsmethod.com. That would take you to the website about health. But also, if you want to send us a text, you can send a text to
the unemployment line. It's
The unemployment line.
561-318-9912. It's always open. Shoot a text if you want to shoot a call and we don't get through, just shoot a text. We'll definitely get back to you as soon as we can.
Yes.
I want to talk more about on the health side of it, the superfoods.
Oh yeah, let's talk
You
about
know,
that.
I know that you had some. You were talking to me about superfoods earlier. Give me a little bit of a breakdown of what this superfood is and what it does for my body.
So I work with a company where they built a regimen where we target every area that's necessary for the human body to, live at its optimal performance. So we help detox the body from all the toxins that we've been eating. You know, a lot of problems that we're having in our day-to-day lives is glyphosate. And glyphosate is in everything that we eat, all processed foods, everything you buy at the grocery store. That's why I tell people, if it's organic, you don't have to panic, because everything that's not organic actually has this thing called glyphosate. Even if you go to a restaurant like that, and this is the poison that they spray out in the fields and stuff like that. And once you eat this, it actually it starts messing up with your body. So you actually are less able to absorb the nutrients that you're eating when you're eating actual foods, and from there, it starts to develop more problems. So aside from just detoxing the toxins in your body, we help you regenerate yourself with nutrients. So we get you with super greens, and we get you with the super fruits. And the reason why we're talking about superfoods is because a lot of our nutrients are depleted, because everything that you eat, fast food that's processed, has no nutrients. Everything that's usually cooked over 114 Fahrenheit usually loses that nutrients. That's why it smells so good when you're cooking in especially when you're cooking that curry. It smells so good because those nutrients are actually leaving the food because you're cooking it out of it. So I always recommend people eating superfoods, because superfoods have 10 to 30 times more nutrients than an actual regular let's say fruit or vegetable. So sprouts and stuff like that have like 30 times more of the nutrients. Wheatgrass has 4 pounds, 2 ounces of shot. I think it's 4 pounds of vegetables, and it's amazing, because all you need is very little to have get a lot of nutrients in your body. And especially right now during this time that everybody's concerned about their health, I really recommend getting into superfoods to help regenerate your body. Like I said, first you want to detox your body, but then also regenerate your body with the right nutrients. And what we have in our program is a 30-day detox where we start off slowly transitioning you off these processed foods that are causing the inflammation, the mucus, the headaches, the fatigue, on let's say the day-to-day issues that you struggle with your health and life. And then from there, we start to regenerate your body, helping you get the nutrients that you do need. So then you can start feeling that I like to call that raw surge of energy in your life. And then from there, you'll have that vitality and that mindset to actually move forward. And then we can actually develop your purpose that you want. Because that's what people usually can't think straight when you're going through that sluggish. You're tired all the time and everything like that. So as soon as we gain that clarity, you develop that confidence, and that confidence will create that action to create that capital. And that's why health is so important.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've been learning about that this year very well. For me, getting sick, but not truly COVID, but until I knew. I was actually gonna say, I've seen you. I've been sick around you. I've seen people be sick around you. I've people see shake your hand. You don't seem to get sick.
Yeah, people sneeze in my face before.
It's like it's really are like some kind of superhuman, and it's true. I've been looking into it myself, and it also comes down to what people really. It's what they really want, because some of us just can't get over that juicy steak or or that Snicker bar.
Yeah.
And it's for some people it's okay. It's watching what you eat mainly and breaking it down, which is I'm trying to do myself, but hopefully I'll get there. What else do we have to talk about?
Well, that's why I call it.
I want to talk about the
superhero's journey.
Yeah, well, give them a little bit more about that. Go ahead.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like talking about the superfoods. So the Infinite Reps method, I let's say compared it with a theme, as that we're all a role model to our family, to our friends, to our employees, to our coworkers. And in that, eating the superfoods, getting all the tools, the Infinite Rep method, I say it's Achieving Abundance Through Infinite Repetition, the Only Way Through Success, a superhero's journey. Because we're all unstoppable leaders, leading by God example. So eating the superfoods, it makes you feel like the superhero because you're walking around, now in your optimum health. You're able to do the things that you actually want to.
More
rather than feeling
energy,
then
more time.
exactly.
time
Then you have the
management.
mindset, so you're able to think straight. Then you have the the financials to do what you want. So now you live life as, like I say, a superhero, and you're able to do the things you're able to do rather than let's say if you weren't, because everybody's a role model. You never know who's watching. So you want to be the best person you can be, and that's what my company is all about, which is getting rid of these limitations and these illusions that you might have. And I love the quote that says, what is it? It's not you that are holding back, it's who you think you're not that is holding you back. Because really, it's once you truly understand who you really are, that will unlock this unlimited potential within yourself. So where now you can actually take action and see and live the life that you truly believe you should deserve. And that's why I've dedicated my whole life. It's been 6 years now building this company up, making sure that we have all the resources in place to help you get to that level, to live that life that you really desire, which I call that superhero's journey, because we're all a superhero, that role model to our family, friends, coworkers, and employees.
Yeah. I mean, that seems like that's like seems like the real deal right there. I don't know why anybody would want to buy into that.
Everybody wants to be in Avengers and the movies coming out, so I just wanted to make sure,
Bro, I
everybody
gotta
could-
watch
but-
my Iron Man suit.
But aside from just being like, Thor, Iron Man, or Spider-Man, we're, for example, you're a hero to your daughter.
Yeah.
You're a hero to, a lot of people in Florida helping with unemployment. So you're basically your own superhero. So you going through the Infinite Reps method, you're getting healthier, you're getting more energized, and you're able to help that much more
It's true,
people.
I lost 20 pounds.
Because if not, what happens? If you start to get sluggish, you start to get overworked and overwhelmed, then your production slows down. You're not able to help that many more people, and then now that much more people are suffering.
Exactly. That's where I've actually hit a roadblock with that.
Yeah.
Back in August, getting sick and stuff.
Exactly.
And now it's just like, we're trying to find all kind of different ways to help these people,
Mhm.
anything that we can do and anything
Exactly.
possible. From directing to food drives
Yeah.
to showing up at a doorstep and delivering food.
Yeah. And you
whatever
have any
we gotta
suggestions,
do,
you can send an email to us too.
Like we're still working on ways. Like I'm still working on ways to open shelters and stuff for these families. And
Oh yeah.
it was a lot. Like I said, like I basically was the suicide hotline for the last 8 months.
Mhm.
And it was very tough, and it took a toll on my family too, a little bit. But we definitely made a difference for what it was.
Yes.
It was trust me, it was a ride. I'm talking about. I had to drop friends and everything just to get here, and we're still with you guys, man. Like we're trying. We're gonna try everything in our power to help people going forward, especially now that December 26th is coming. We gotta
Mhm.
fight, bruh.
Yeah.
We got to fight. But I also want to talk about businesses, guys. Remember, we bring businesses here on the Brooklyn Cafe TV show and at Media Production. And now we're transitioning to this part where we want to bring you, and we would like to, fill out some of these slots and stuff. For more information on that, give me a call at 561-318-9912 if you'd like to come on air, promote your business, talk about what you do and what you want to do to help save the world, So we're
Yeah.
all superheroes.
Through the Infinite Reps method, yes. Achieving
And
abundance through infinite repetition.
Also, I revamped my Instagram, so you can now follow me on Instagram at The Real Nightly. Oh wait, sorry, reverse that. Amit Nightly. It was The Real Nightly, but now it's Amit Nightly. So it's AMITKNIGHTLY all together. Finally, and also we'll be also bringing up soon and talking about the record label. It's about to blow. We're actually sitting here in the studio. I see Slick over there smiling, falling
Yes.
asleep now. So yeah, also follow us on Instagram there, Stars International _.
Yes.
a
And
lot
I
of
am
new
that
content
Surge. That's my handle.
I am that Surge.
Yeah.
Like, okay, well, spell it out for us.
I am that, and then SURGE.
SURGE. Like, psh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to give out your phone number for people to contact you.
Yeah,
Give out
so
all your
you can send me a
contact
text
information.
message, 561-351-2370, and then just send me any question that you might have, and I will be able to reply within the next 24
And then
hours.
the website's infiniterepsmethod.com.
Method.com.
All right, guys. Well, here we are. Another episode of Playing What Was. Going forward, like I said, we're going to do everything in our power to help the people. And that's what our message is. And we wanted to tell you guys that we love you. Literally.
Yes, we do.
We love people. Like, that's why we're here. That's why I'm sitting here right now. That's why he's sitting here. This is why we're all here. This is
Yes.
what our purpose is, to help our people go forward.
Yeah, because as soon as we remove judgment and we seek to understand the person, we really understand. We start to realize that everybody's acting at their own level of awareness, and our position is not to judge them, but to love them and honor them for who they are, and lead by example. As I love to say, lead by God example, because God is love. And if you are representing love, well, then now you are walking with God. So everything you do, even if you're in a position where you might not know how to go over it, if you're in that state of love, gratitude, and appreciation, you'll be divinely guided, because, like I said, God is love. So God will be in that presence, and you will find the way. So you got to let go and let God. And that's all I have to say. Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, don't forget tonight. I'm back at it again. Myers Lounge, 329B Clematis Street.
Yes.
It's $15, unlimited wine, basically, bottomless wine, $15, or pay $25 and get a pizza with it. And if you want to get more fancy, if it's your birthday, give us a call, 561-318-9912. We'll get you a pizza for you and your friends, and come on down and get a drink. Love you guys. See you
Yes.
next week.
I am as we are.
Why is the Connect system offline?
Oh my God.
The reemployment assistance website is
Bro, this
currently taking
again?
and processing claims.
I called like 7 times!
So that you and other Floridians receive